and fields and woodlands and streams and green pastures beside the still waters. There is the power that enters people when they go into a park. There is where our emotional well-being can come from, starting with each individual. In all my despairs, it was always a joy to have a moment of being in the open space. I came to Boston, and there I started to work in the Boston community. They wanted a linear park, and I started with the Fens, and that was a polluted place. And I said, first, this is a sanitation problem. Don't ask me to build a park. We'll come to the park, but let's take care of the pollution first. And we did. And then up at Jamaica Pond, Jamaica Pond, I looked around and I said, we don't have to do anything to Jamaica Pond. All we have to do is preserve Jamaica Pond. Well, Franklin Park became a jewel. And people used to say, that must be your favorite park. Well, if I was in Boston, it was my favorite park. Then Stanford called me from out in California, wrote to me, and he wanted me to go out there and design the park there. And I went out and I did design it with Harry Codman, and Harry said, ask $10,000 for it. The plan, just the plan. I said, well, that's too much. You'll get it from him, don't worry. We did get it. Then we got something that I wasn't expecting. I always had our staff finish the job, meaning we designed it, and then our supervisors would go out and make sure the park became what we wanted the park to be. And, of course, Mr. Stanford, he had a lot of money and he had a lot of power, and he wrote back, my wife's brother is going to take over the supervision of the planting everything. And I wrote back and said, well, not under my name is he going to do the supervision. And he said, well, that's the way it is. And I said, all right. I said to myself, I have another opportunity. George Vanderbilt, who also had a few dollars down there in North Carolina, 12,000 acres. He wanted a 12,000-acre park. I said, only 200 acres. That's all that's needed. So therefore, he said, all right, I'll listen to you, Olmsted. You want to start a scientific school of forestry. So we did, and I got Gifford Pinchot to go down.